Think you can't host RV parking or live in an RV without septic hookups? Think again. Whether you're renting out your land for RV parking or you live in an RV, I'm going to show you 3 guest-approved ways that makes it possible without your traditional septic hookup. It's important to know that most landowners do not have septic hookups. Water, electric, those are easy to provide, but a septic hookup, that actually takes some work. So while most landowners don't have it, most guests do expect it. And honestly, it can be a requirement to get those long-term bookings. So let's jump into 3 options that'll make this possible without having to put that septic hookup in. So in this video, let's break down how each option works, the pros and cons, and the cost. Let's dive in. All right, to kick us off, this first solution includes self-contained toilets. So small toilets that don't require any sewer connection. Portable cassette toilets like this are self-contained and usually have a detachable section below for cleaning it out. Most units are ready to use out of the box. Just place on a stable surface, follow the instructions for adding any water or composting material, and you're set. For portable cassette toilets, you may need to attach a small tank for waste collection. To set up, you just fill the flush tank, and the waste tank slides out easily when it's time to empty. So let's take a look at this one right here. This is an affordable model, and it has everything you're going to need. To get started, this top part, you open for water. You can add it in there. And this water is just going to be for flushing. So you're going to pump till you fill up the basin, and then there it goes, down to the bottom section. So now let's see how we take off the bottom section for dumping. When the toilet gets too full, see these 2 here on the side to open it up. And then you're just going to pop this top part off. And now you can take this and go dump it. Okay, let's talk about pros and cons. The pros are pretty obvious. This thing is so easy to move around. You can even take it out tent camping. Another pro is it is easy to clean, but now let's talk about some cons. Number one obvious big issue is this is really just good for short-term stays. So if you're going camping, sure, it's great. But if you're like me and most others that are gonna be on this channel, we're looking for long-term. You can make this work for long-term, but you're gonna be taking a lot of trips emptying the tank out. Some other cons you may wanna consider is these are not the most comfortable. It is pretty short, as you can see, and they're not the most comfortable seats, but they'll get the job done. Below the video, you can find some quick tips. Depending on which solution you go with, we'll break down like how to make it easier, how to make it most cost effective. And on that note, there will also be a nice table showing you the price breakdown for these guys all the way up to the most expensive and best options. So I'm kind of excited to show you guys this new tank that we just got. Nothing more exciting than a brand new septic tank. The only time I will ever touch it with my bare hands, never again. Always have gloves. But I'm excited to show it to you guys. We do at hookup when our hosts or renters really need one and they don't have any other options. We have brought ours, we have a few. We bring one out to them so they have an option for their septic. This guy's brand new. It came just like this, the wheels on and everything. If you get one of these guys, always get one with a handle and wheels. I honestly don't even know how I would make it if it didn't have the handle and wheels. This is the largest size you can buy. I'll show here on the screen the one that we have. And then here you can take a look at like the cheapest options to the most expensive. You can see we got some durable good ones, but that's because we want to make sure our hosts and renters, have something that's not gonna fall apart on them. So again, this is the biggest one that you can buy. And it weighs like nothing right now. So they're really not heavy until you fill them. So I do recommend people, once you hook up your RV to it, do not just leave it open, your septic line. Don't just leave it open because this thing will continually fill. And if you don't know when it's about to be totally full, you're gonna have a really messy situation. So really the best thing to do is hook it up, and then as you know on your septic, you can see how full it is. Know how large your own personal septic tank is in your trailer, and you can kind of watch, say like, okay, you know, at this level, you know, half or quarter, that's going to be below what this tank can hold, because you don't want to do the exact amount. So you do below what the tank can hold. You can dump it at that time, close everything off, take this, dump this, and then do it all over again. Okay, so along with this guy, you know, you get a little box that comes. It's got the nice, you know, little caps on the wrong side here, you know, to go over for, and it's nice that it has its own separate hose line. So you don't have to use your main one. This one is good for especially when you go to dump later. So I would use your main trailer line to hook up to it over here, fill it up, close it off. You close this guy, and then you'll be able to use the handle to wheel it. Or if you're not right next to a dump station, another thing that comes along with this. At first I thought this was for by hand, but it's not. I mean, you could. But actually, you hook this on and this tow hitch can go over your car. You can't go at high speeds or go on like the main road, but you can pull it down like a dirt road and get to the dump station or wherever you need to be. I do have people who do have a ramp like up into their truck. So they will get this loaded in their truck, then they can go into town, you know, it can be as far away as it is, and then they can go dump it that way. Okay, so as you can see where everything goes in, and of course I want to point out too that this, I got the one, there's different, I guess you could say like packages you can order, because you can buy just the tank like this guy, but I got the one that comes with all the extra fun parts. So got all kind of adapters and stuff, and I haven't really needed many of the adapters with my other ones, but it's good to know I have them. And there's even a little extra hose. So a lot of this is self-explanatory. If anyone's interested, please leave a note on this video and I will do an in-depth like breakdown of how to use this guy. Right now I'm just kind of overviewing your options for septic, but let me know and I'd be happy to show you in detail how this guy works. Down here, as you can see, that's where I would, yeah, you can see, I would hook up the other line, open this bad boy up and clean it out. And then up here, we actually have a way where we can rinse out the tank too, which I love because it's gross. So it's nice that you can actually clean it. So this is pretty great. You can take a look at the different options. So our 3 solutions we're going over today, this is actually my favorite. You tell me, which one do you like? Let's jump to solution number 3 and see what you think of that. So finally, we're at solution 3, which is the most expensive typically, but is by far the nicest. So you can actually hire professional services, mobile dump. They come to you. But they come to you, they hook up to your RV, they dump, and they take it away and take care of it. The downside of this one is it tends to be more expensive. What I've seen usually is it being around $100 plus, so cha-ching. But another thing with hookup, reach out, and we have got deals with some local areas. For one of them, it's only $30 to get it dumped. For me personally, from now going forward, I'm probably gonna go with that route, as long as it's one of our areas with only the $30 charge. Totally worth it. So whether you're on a tight budget, want moderate convenience, or want to provide a premium guest experience, there's a solution for every setup. Portable toilets for affordability, portable tanks for flexibility, and mobile pump out services for a hands-free, high approval option. So that's it. No septic, no problem. That is 3 great solutions we just went over. But if you don't have septic for your RV or on your property, that's okay. You're good to go. Well, that wraps it up. Check out Hookup to find RV parking, whether it be for a night, a month, a year. And if you have land, go to Hookup. Within 10 minutes, you can have your property listed and be making money. No worries. We make sure you get vetted renters. We include host coverage. And if you didn't notice, you don't need septic hookups.